Good morning from the parking lot of Disney's Hollywood Studios. I did want to point out before we head in, the electric spots are open and available. Doesn't seem like anybody really wants to use them. I'm charging right over here, but I don't know, nobody else is up here. It's really funny because like Epcot, always full. Magic Kingdom, usually always full. Animal Kingdom, pretty often full. Hollywood Studios, because they didn't have them for so long, nobody ever comes up here. I did also want to point out, I think I showed this last time, but the new tram stop and the new bag check are open now. So tram stop is up near the front of the park again, and the bag check is covered and very nice looking. Also, because the new bag check is now open, there are bathrooms that are available before you go through bag check. I should also note that the park opened 15 minutes ago, so I'm gonna head straight back to Toy Story Land and see what the wait times are like back there. To give you guys a perspective, today is Sunday and it's 9:15 in the morning and it's already 80 degrees outside, but Mickey's of Hollywood is all covered in scrim and behind construction walls. And they say to visit Celebrity 5 and 10 over here for all of your needs. Just got back here towards the entrance to Toy Story Land and there is a Go RVing Toy Story 4 Forky RV photo op back here. That's kind of, oh look, there's Duke Kaboom right there too. This is really fun. The Toy Story 4 press junket was here recently, and so that's why this is out here. But it looks like they left it for the regular day crowds to see. I wonder why it's registered in Indiana. Oh, okay, so this is interesting. 9:15, 15 minutes after the park opened, standby for Slinky, there goes Buzz Lightyear. Standby for Slinky Dog is at 110 minutes, and it's out here at the very entrance of Toy Story Land. And they have moved, because Buzz Lightyear's meet and greet's normally there underneath those umbrellas, they've moved him over here because the line for Slinky Dog comes all the way out here and goes where his photo op would be. It's like Woody and Jessie are making their way through the crowd. Oh, they have a small child with them. Toy Story Mania is a 50-minute wait. I do want to mention that it is a Sunday, so weekend day, beginning of summer, definitely crowded. There goes Slinky Dog. I'm actually headed in the exit of Toy Story Mania, trying to see if there's a new gift shop back here. All right, here it is. We're inside of the new gift shop now. A lot of good photo ops in here. I like it. I think they're kind of interactive. You could stand like you're holding Woody's lasso or holding Bo Peep's, what do you call this thing? Crook, I guess? Like, and you're herding her sheep, holding her crook. Also have, it's basically like a new Instagram wall where you can stand in front of it and it looks like you have Buzz's wings. Oh, they even have some merch from Toy Story 4 in here. Some little outfits, like you could be Buzz Lightyear. Well, I couldn't be. Some kids could be Buzz Lightyear or Woody. How much are these? $24.99. For $34.99, Buzz really walks? Well, that's interesting. He walks and turns around and his wings pop out. He has a light up laser. Hyper real movement. So here's the question. This is a Toy Story 4 Barbie. How much is a normal Barbie? Because this one's $20. I imagine that's probably the same price as a normal Barbie, right? $24.99 for this Toy Story 4 set. Look, you can get Duke Kaboom, like a micro version of Duke Kaboom. And Forky. But is that Bonnie right there? She's very tiny. Oh, look at this barrel of monkeys here. This teeny tiny little wagon with the peas in the pod in it. Those peas in the pod are $14.99. There's Prickle Pants. This Buzz Lightyear plush is, it's interesting. He is $26.99. I feel like the Woody is a little bit closer to Woody, but Buzz Lightyear, I think what it is it's his neck that's very strange. Here he is. This is the one with hyper real movement. Can I make him walk? How do his wings pop out? Maybe this isn't the one that walks. Oh, he's just like a posable figure. This isn't the one that walks. Okay, after looking at that, he was supposed to be glued down and I just picked him up. I don't think it's, I didn't unstick the glue, but he definitely wasn't supposed to be able to be picked up. Oh, $24.99 for a Duke Kaboom stunt racer. It's got a little launching thing where you can launch him and race him up to 15 feet. $24.99, you can have an armband like Buzz, but I do have to admit, they do give you instructions on how to reset it. I know that that's not a good idea after watching Toy Story 3. And also, don't hold it longer than 3 seconds. $34.99 for this I Played at Disney World shirt. It's like a 3/4 sleeve shirt. They have an actual Slinky Dog, like the kind that you would drag behind you, that was available from like the 50s. This is $24.99. And also, it has a button where you can press it to try it. Let's see. What was that noise? Oh, he like barks. That's fun. $24.99 for this Toy Story Land shirt with Slinky Dog that wraps around the shoulder, and the Toy Story Land logo is kind of down at the bottom. $70 for this Loungefly backpack that is themed after Bo Peep. Look at the size of this Pixar ball mug for $22.99. That's a pretty expensive mug, but it is very large. Also for $70, this Loungefly backpack that is themed after Buzz Lightyear. Oh, sound effect. That one maybe. Oh, it like baz at you. That's fun. And that is Bo Peep's. Oh look, when you slam it down it goes bah, and then when you whip it around in the air it says swish, and then when you swing it to the side it says whoosh. Bo Peep's action staff, and it is $24.99. For $60, there's a gigantic Lotso. It says I smell like it's so soft. It says I smell like strawberries, but oh yeah, I just smelled his tummy. He smells like strawberries. But I think I like the smaller version better because he's like weathered. Like he looks dirty. That's pretty neat. Let me see how much this one is. $26.99. For $25, they have this Lotso trucker hat. This one's really fun. So I couldn't find it anywhere, but there is a Buzz Lightyear version of this toy that stands up, looks around, talks, and when you say like Andy's coming, he stiffens up and falls over. But I don't see it in here. I saw it online, but I don't see it anywhere in this store. They have a whole set of Harvey's things up here. So you got a Slinky Dog one for $158. You've got a Green Alien for $178. This Woody's Roundup for $198, but also on the other side it says, I want you to join the Space Rangers. And then it comes with all of these little, they almost look like enamel pins, but you got Slinky Dog, you got Rex, you got Ham, you got Mr. Potato Head. And then this one's more along the lines of a backpack for $198, and it's the aliens, the green aliens. When we were over here looking at the Toy Story 4 plushes, I didn't realize that this Bullseye has posable legs. So you could actually like wrap him around something. Let me show you what I mean. See? It's like I have a Bullseye watch on. He just like hangs out on me. And he is $19.99. So it's about 9:45 and the wait time hasn't really gone down very much for Slinky Dog. It's at 95 minutes now. But the line is not all the way to the front of the land anymore. It's about halfway through the land now. So over here near this alien photo op, we got two new machines here. We got souvenir ID tags that are available. And then we've got collectible pennies from Toy Story Land. So these are new pressed pennies that are available. Also, this is a machine that still has a crank on it, but it takes credit cards and dollar bills. Wow. So okay, so your credit card will be charged $4 for all 4 coins. These coins are more expensive, which is interesting because the ones where you just have to crank it yourself and put your own penny in, they are 51 cents. You know, 50 cents for pressing it and 1 cent for you to use as a penny. But this machine provides the copper blank for you so you don't have to bring your own penny. So as we're sitting over here in Toy Story Land looking into Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, after having been to Galaxy's Edge in California, we know a few things now. So let's have a look and see if we can figure out some stuff. So the first thing that's easily noticeable is this little fin on top of this spacecraft here. That is on top of Docking Bay 7. And the other thing that I think is happening here is that this entrance will lead into the area near Oga's Cantina and Kylo Ren's spacecraft. Just came over here by Alien Swirling Saucers to see the wait time. It is a 40-minute wait right now. This is new right here. There's a Toy Story Land sign because this will be the entrance to Toy Story Land from Galaxy's Edge. So you could leave Galaxy's Edge through this walkway right here and you will end up in Toy Story Land. That's where there's a sign. So I realized when I was showing you guys that new gift shop, I didn't exactly show you guys where it was at. So here is Woody's Lunchbox. Here is the Pixar Ball photo op. That is actually Toy Story Mania. This is the line to meet Woody and Jessie, and that is the exit to Toy Story Mania. So if you ride Toy Story Mania, you actually exit into the gift shop. But if you just want to go to it, you can just walk down the exit and go into the gift shop. So out here in front of Midway Games, this is where Woody and Jessie meet, but also where I guess Bo Peep will be meeting, because for Toy Story 4, they have a new Bo Peep meet and greet. And I know that she was here yesterday, the day before, but she's not here today, which is kind of interesting. I wonder why. So something that I did find out about the meet and greet situation here in Toy Story Land is that Buzz is in the same place that he always is, except for if the line for Slinky Dog is too long. Then they move him to where I showed you earlier, but now he's back where he normally is, just past the entrance. And then the next character that you meet is Woody, where we just showed you underneath the Midway Games sign, and then Woody used to meet with Jesse, but Jesse has since moved over to by the bathrooms and Alien Swirling Saucer because Woody is supposed to be meeting with Bo Peep underneath the Midway Games sign. So hopefully Bo Peep will be out in a little bit. I'm gonna go see if we can find the Jesse meet and greet. Well, now Jesse's over here with Woody. This is very strange. I don't understand what's going on. So now that Woody and Jesse are going backstage, I think I'm gonna wait until they come back out, see if Bo Peep comes out with Woody. Also, they're setting up some stuff for some sort of camera shoot or some sort of video shoot over here. A little stage, some reflectors, and the Green Army men are coming through, playing their drums. Jesse's coming back out with Woody, so I don't think Bo Peep's gonna be out today. While we're talking about Toy Story here in Walt Disney Presents, it looks like you can get a sneak preview of Toy Story 4 that's in the theater inside this room. Just making our way around to the front of the Chinese theater. Still no word on an opening date of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. All we know that it's not this year. It will be opening in 2020. So do you guys remember when I came to do the treats video, how the ABC commissary was closed? It is open back up. Also, they have the Sorcerer's Hat treat now. And Porky's Hazelnut Eclair. I'm actually gonna get both of these right now because they sound delicious. Oh, well, this is interesting. They have a vegan burger. Sriracha mustard. That's interesting. Usually it's sriracha ketchup, but it's mayonnaise ketchup and sriracha mustard. So this was actually one of the treats that was available for the 30th that was not available when I came to do my treat video. But then I talked to somebody that works in the Central Bake Shop where they make all of these treats, and they said that that was just a misunderstanding. They were supposed to be out still. So I think that a lot of the treats that I was supposed to try that day are out now, such as this Sorcerer's Mickey hat treat. And then this is something that's just for Toy Story 4. This is a Forky Eclair. It says I'm homemade on it. Now I don't know what any of these things are made of, so we're gonna be on a little adventure of trying things. Let's start with the Sorcerer Mickey hat first. Oh wow. So I don't know what this is made of, but it kind of looks like ice cream, doesn't it? That's just like all frosting on the inside. Wow. That is one sweet treat. Look at the inside of this thing. I have no idea what that is. It's basically like some sort of frosting, really. But I don't know how it's staying so stiff. Like it's kind of hard. But it's delicious. A lot of sugar. A lot of sugar. And then these are just regular old chocolate ears. These things on the outside are a fondant, so they are a little bit chewier. But they're still delicious. Everything about this is delicious. I couldn't eat more than one of these things though, so I'm glad I didn't have this on the day when I was doing that treat video. I'm really hoping that this is a chocolate chip cookie on the bottom, but I don't think that it is. Let's get on another bite here. Oh my. Oh, okay, so there's actual cake on the inside too. Okay, so this is kind of like a dome or like a pointy cone-shaped cake. Just a lot of icing on the outside. It's actually really good. The cake is very moist, almost like an angel food cake, but it has the flavor of just a normal yellow cake. I wish that this was available when I was doing the treats instead of the key lime pie. Key lime pie wasn't my favorite. This, I think, would have been my favorite for the day. You can kind of see what I mean about it being fondant. Oh, it's also a little bit sticky. Very strange. Kind of like a little alien, isn't it? I have nothing bad to say about this. That chocolate ear was so good. Well, I got down to the bottom and the cookie is just a regular old sugar cookie. There's like a little dab of like sticky stuff to help hold it on its little tray here. I think that's just like a sugar concoction. Just like a normal sugar cookie. Good. I would eat that again. Oh. After eating a little bit more of this cookie, it's not just a sugar cookie, it is a shortbread cookie. So like more buttery than a sugar cookie. Delicious. Yeah. I think that this has been my favorite treat that I've tried so far. I still have to try that eclair, but so far, at Hollywood Studios, this has been my favorite. Let's try this Forky Eclair. It says I'm homemade. Oh. It's orange flavored. I was not expecting that. Dang it. There's chocolate and orange. The worst. hate those two flavors together. Why? Why did you guys do this to me? Man. Luckily, it's more orange than chocolate. So, although there is chocolate in it, you can see that, I'm getting more of an orange flavor, almost like a tangerine or like a creamsicle flavor. So it's not like the worst that I've ever had. Like a chocolate orange I dislike immensely, but this is not so bad because I can't really taste the chocolate. It's almost like the chocolate's not there. It's not terrible. I still like the Sorcerer Mickey hat dessert better, not like this, but I could eat this again if I needed to. If I was on a desert island and they're like, here's chocolate and orange eclair, I'd be like, okay. But if you handed me a chocolate orange, nah, I'll start. So just to let you guys know, the Sorcerer's Hat cake was $5.49. The eclair, 4 keys eclair, was $5.99. And then I got a bottle of water for $3.50. Now that we're done at the commissary, we're headed over here towards Grand Avenue, which will be the main entrance to Galaxy's Edge on this coast. So as we walk down towards the end of Grand Avenue, this would be what was the center entrance that's sort of over near Big Thunder Mountain in Disneyland. But you will not see the Millennium Falcon as soon as you walk in. You'll see like the droid depot as soon as you walk in. Then after you go around the corner, then you'll see the Millennium Falcon. But this is exactly what it will look like by the Millennium Falcon, except for without these droids here, and there's actually a fence around the Millennium Falcon. So, but that right there is Smuggler's Run. The queue for Smuggler's Run that overlooks the Millennium Falcon. So if you guys remember back to the live stream, which we'll put a link to that in the description down below, where we started the live stream in Disneyland would be walking right through this archway here if we had started the live stream here in Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida. And this right here will be the only difference between the Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland and the Galaxy's Edge here in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Near the exit to Muppet Vision 3D, there's not an entrance into the land, whereas in Critter Country in Disneyland, you can enter into Galaxy's Edge, but over here on this side, you can't. Although this is a backstage entrance, like we couldn't get back there, this side of Galaxy's Edge is the Resistance Camp side, which is where the second ride will be, Rise of the Resistance. But like I said, you won't be able to get to it here in Disney's Hollywood Studios. So Disney's Hollywood Studios only has 2 entrances to the land, whereas Disneyland has 3 entrances to the land. Oh look, Pizza Rizzo is open today. So it must be a pretty busy day today. I thought I would come out here and show you guys the gondolas, but they don't even have any on the line right now. So gondolas are not running today. So there you have it. That was our trip to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Spent a lot of time in Toy Story Land, checking out what's going on, trying to figure out where Bo Peep was, looking at the new store at the end of Toy Story Mania. A lot of new merch in there too. And the rest of the time was just kind of like spent going around looking at the different entrances to Galaxy's Edge and trying out a few new treats. And the 4-key eclair, which was orange, creamsicle, and chocolate, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be because I really do not like chocolate and orange, but that one was pretty good. I think I'd have it again. So there you have it. With that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Hannah